Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Buddhang saranang gacchami. Dhammang saranang gacchami. Sanghang saranang gacchami. Dutiyampi buddhang saranang gacchami. Dutiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami. Dutiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami. Tatiyampi buddhang saranang gacchami. Tatiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami. Tatiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami. Iti piso bhagavarahang samma sambuddho vijjācarana sampanno sugato lokavidu anuttaro purisadhamma sarathi sattha deva manussanang Buddho bhagavati namo tassa samma sambuddhassa Swakhato bhagavata dhammo sanditthiko akaliko Yehi passiko panaiko pacchatang veditabbo vinyuhiti Namo tassa niyani kassa dhammassa supatipanno bhagavato savaka sangho ujupatipanno bhagavato savaka sangho Nyayapadipanno bhagavato savaka sangho samichi padipanno bhagavato savaka sangho Yadidan chattari purisa yugani atta purisa puggala esa bhagavato savaka sangho Ahuneyo pahuneyo dakhineyo anjali karaniyo anuttarang punyang ketang Lokasati namo tassa atthariya puggala mahasanghassa Evaṁ buddhaṁ sarantānaṁ dhammang sangham ca bhikkhavu bhayang vācam vitattam vālo mahanso nahessati Ganasara padittena dīpena tamadhansina tilokadīpaṁ sambuddhaṁ pūjayāmi tamōnudang gandha sambhara yuttena Dhūpena hang sugandhina pujaye pujaniyantang puja bhajanamuttamang vannagandha gunopetam Etang kusuma santating pujayami munindassa siripada saroruhe pujemi buddhang kusumena nena Punyena mettena ca hotu mokkhaṃ pupphaṃ milayati yatha idang me Kayo tatha yati vinasa bhavaṃ Vandami chetiyang sabbang sabbathani supatitthitaṃ Saririka dhātu mahabodhiṃ buddha rūpaṃ sakalang sadā Yassa mula nisinno va sabbari vijayang agapatto sabbanyutang sattha vandetang bodhipadapang Ime yete mahabodhing lokanathena pujitang aham pite namassami bodhiraja namattute Anika jati samsarang sandhabhisang anibhisanghakarakaṃ gavesanto dukkha jati punah punang gahakarakaditthosi punagehang nagahasi Sabbati phasuka bhagga gahakutang visankhatang visankharagadang cittang tanhanang thayamajjagati Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu Namo Buddhaya. Homage to the Perfect One, homage to the Blessed One, homage to the Supremely Enlightened Buddha, homage and gratitude to our most respected teacher, Venerable Acharya Buddhadatta, homage to the Mahasangha for preserving and propagating this noble Dhamma, blessings to all the Venerable monks, and metta to all the listeners, the Upasakas and Upasika. A very hearty welcome and good evening to this evening Dhamma session. First of all, on behalf of all the Venerable monks of Mahabodhi Society, I would like to extend greetings and metta to each one of you. We sincerely hope that you are having good health and peace of mind during this period. As we have already entered into the Enlightenment week, this week is called the Bodhisaptaha, the week of enlightenment. And very soon, on the 7th of this month, there will be the Vesak, the full moon day of the Buddha's birth, enlightenment, and the passing away. As this is a very important week for all of us, because this week, the would-be Buddha, the future Buddha, he put forth unthinkable effort. He worked hard, tirelessly, to awaken himself, to enlighten himself from the bondages of worldly cycles. And this week represents the Bodhisattva Prince Siddhartha's struggle, his supreme effort to achieve that state of enlightenment under the Bodhi tree. So today we will start our session with a small meditation and then a talk based on this Bodhisaptaha, the week of enlightenment, and what does this Bodhi means, and what is the nature of Buddha's enlightenment. So before we discuss the Dhamma, let us make our mind calm. Let us establish ourselves in the triple gem. Let us make our mind firm and strong. Let us take refuge in the Buddha, in the Dhamma and the Sangha, and start meditation for some time. We will be doing Anapanasati today, so please take a comfortable and relaxed posture. Make yourself comfortable, calm, feel relaxed and joyful. Take a relaxed posture, whether you are sitting on the floor or on the cushion or on the bed. Wherever you are, make sure that you take a comfortable seat. Now keep your body erect, keep your back straight. Close your eyes gently. Now breathe in and out. Deep and long breath. Focus your attention at the nostril, below the nose, above your upper lips. Establish your mindfulness at the entrance of your nose and start observing your breath as it comes in and goes out. Let go your thoughts. Let go the wilderness of the past. Let go the dreams about the future. Remain mindful of the present and start observing your breath. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, you note this is in breath. Breathing out, you note this is out breath. With each and every breathing in and out, be mindful, be aware of your breath. Let go your worries, let go your tension, let go your fear or stress, agitation. Keep aside everything, just be. Be with your breath for this moment. Breath is there all the time. No breath means no life. Out of gratitude towards this breath, keep on watching mindfully, attentively. With an alert mind, with an aware mind. This is the meditation, this very technique which the Bodhisattva practiced under the Bodhi tree, and this lead to the perfection, to the awakenment from Prince Siddhartha to the Buddha Gautama. The mind may wander, the mind may keep on thinking about so many objects. Whenever your mind wanders away, patiently and perseveringly you bring it back again onto the breath. Don't get upset or don't get agitated when your mind slips away, but with patiently knowing that your mind has wandered away, and when it knows the reality, it can easily come back to the breath. Start again. The more and more you watch your breath, you fasten your mind with mindfulness, you will experience calmness of mind, the tranquility of mind. We will experience the joy and the peace. And this is called Anapanasati meditation on in-breath and out-breath. This will lead you cultivating the mindfulness and thereby making your mind concentrated, and further it grows and grows into wisdom. The more you practice this meditation, the more your mind will awaken into the reality of life. This is what exactly the Buddha have preached. This is what exactly he practiced under the Bodhi tree. With this short meditation, you may now slowly open your eyes. Bhavatu sabba mangalang rakhantu sabba devata sabba buddhanubhavena sabba dhammanubhavena sabba sanghanubhavena sada sothi bhavantu te. Please relax. Once again, very hearty welcome to all the listeners and Namo Buddhaya. I hope you all had enjoyed this meditation session, and I give my anumodana to each one of you for practicing meditation or learning meditation or even trying to test what exactly is meditation is all about. You can just compare what exactly meditation brings about. Before you practice meditation, what was your mind? What is the state of your mind? And after you did it, how you are feeling? If you're feeling calm and peaceful, if you're feeling something different, then actually you are doing meditation. Meditation is that which brings calm and stillness, tranquility to our mind, that brings a mental peace, a rest to our mind. That is actually meditation. Well, today will be discussing about the life and message of the Blessed One, the life and message of none other than our Supreme Master, the light of the universe, the perfect one, Arahato, Samma Sambuddho, the supremely enlightened one, Vijja Charana Sampanno, that means the embodiment of knowledge and virtue, Sugato, the well-gone, the sublime one, Lokavidu, the knower of the three-world system, Anuttaro Purisadhamma Sarathi, incomparable teacher of a guide of those who are ready to be tamed. Sattha Deva Manusanam, the supreme teacher of gods and men. Buddho, the awakened one, the liberated one. Not only the liberated, he actually liberates the beings. And Bhagava, the blessed one. So these are the 9 sublime qualities of the Buddha. And today I will be talking on the subject of who is this Buddha, who is our teacher, and what does he achieve, and what does he teach to the people. So as in the beginning I have recited one gatha which is brought forth by the Buddha himself. You see, Aneka jati samsarang sandha bisang anibisang gahakarakang gavesanto dukkha jati puna puna gahakaraka dithosi punagehang nakahasi sabbate fasuka bhagga gahakutang visankhatang visankhara gatan chittang tanhanang kayamajjagati. This is the first udana breathed forth by the Blessed One himself. Soon after gaining enlightenment, our Lord, the Bhagava, he breathed forth these sublime words, these holy words coming out from the holy mouths of the Blessed Lord. Now, what does this mean? And this is coming from the awakened one, the minds of the supremely enlightened Buddha. So Buddha is the flower of this mankind, and this flower which blossoms into the myriads and myriads of years. He had to cultivate his perfections over the long journey of samsara. From the time of Dipankara Buddha until the last birth as Prince Siddhartha, this enlightenment being, the Bodhisattva, had to undergo unthinkable lifetimes. He had to fulfill all the perfected, all the exalted qualities, and he had to sacrifice hundreds and thousands of lives. All the good things in this entire universe, all the good things he cultivated. He perfected all those in the form of paramis, 30 paramis, 3 times over. Danancha silancha nikhammang. Dana, charity or offering, he perfected up to the highest level. Sila, the qualities of virtue, all the virtuous conduct you can imagine, all the virtues, he perfected them up to the highest, ultimate level. Nekhamma, renunciation, he practiced the nekhamma, which nobody can even imagine. Up to the highest level, up to the peak. Dhanancha silancha nekhamang panya viriyena cha panchamang. And then wisdom. In so many lifetimes, he perfected this quality of wisdom up to the highest limit. You cannot add anymore. You can add any more into that state of perfection. Panya and virya, effort. You can see, before becoming Buddha, 6 long years. When you come to the effort, there is no comparison with the effort which the Bodhisattva has put into his practice. The tapasya, the austeric practice, he has gone to such a limit that he became a skeleton. You can see in Uruvela, the Buddha's practice that much of austerity. So when it comes to the virya, he perfected up to the highest level. So dhanancha silancha nekhammang panya viryena cha panchamang khanti satchancha aditthana. Patience, khanti, perseverance. In so many lifetimes, in so many Jataka stories, when you read that this quality of khanti, which he perfected so wonderfully, nobody ever can imagine that. Satcha and truthfulness, he gave up his life to keep his word, to protect the truthfulness. Many lives, he lost his life, he lost his limbs, he lost his bodily organs, he lost his wealth and position, his property and whatnot. And aditthana, when the Bodhisattva was sitting under the Bodhi tree, he determined, even though my blood dry up, even though my body, my sinus, everything be destroyed, everything goes apart. It is called Chaturangika Virya. And when he was sitting on this throne of Vajrasana, and he made this vow, he made this determination, I will attain this Amantapada, the state of perfection, what comes may be. Whether my bloods, my bones, my flesh, everything died off. Everything goes apart. I will not leave this seat until I attain to this state of perfection, until I become the Buddha. That is the aditthana, the power of aditthana. We as worldlings, for us, to sit even in half an hour, 15 minutes meditation, that is more than enough for us. But when it comes to the perfection, the parami level of the Bodhisattva, he has reached to that sublime, the summit state of perfection. And the last two, metta upekha iti dasa. Metta, he cultivated this exalted virtue of loving kindness up to the highest limit. Metta parami. When you read the stories of the Buddha, he is the very embodiment of compassion and love. When you look at the Buddha, you can feel, you can see the metta. And this metta is not from this life. He perfected, he cultivated these wonderful qualities of loving kindness throughout his journey as a Bodhisattva. And upekha, equanimity. The last one. So dana, sila, nekamma, panya, viriya, khanti, sacha, aditthana, metta, upekha, iti dasa. So these paramis, not only one time, even he perfected 3 times over. You can see how much struggle and hardship and difficulties he keep up his practice, not only in one life, continuously throughout this journey until he perfected, until he became the Buddha Gautama in the present life. So Dana Parami, Upaparami and Paramattha Parami, that requisites required to attain the Bodhi. Bodhi means awakenment, awakenment into the truth, awakenment into the reality. Awakenment from the bondages of the samsara. Awakenment from birth, death and rebirth, and the cycle of Punarapi Jananam and Punarapi Maranam. The repeated existence of samsara. So the Bodhi or enlightenment, it is not sudden attainment. It needs sacrifice. Everything has a price. And to be spiritually transformed, to become the Buddha, he had to sacrifice. So, when the Bodhisattva, during this week, and this week actually, it is called Bodhisaptaha, the weeks of enlightenment. And this is so sacred and holy, not only for the Buddhist, but for all the seekers of truth and lover of peace. Because this week, actually, the Bodhisattva practiced very hard. Under this bank of river Niranjara, he was practicing and developing himself and preparing himself to awaken from the darkness of ignorance into the reality of wisdom. On the night of Vaisakha Purnima, and this Prince Siddhartha became the light of the universe, light of the world. Triloka Natha, he became the saviors for these countless living beings. So Buddhahood, it is the Buddha, actually he is the bringer of light, the bringers of liberation. He himself liberated, and he brings. He roll on Dhamma Chakra, he roll on this path to deliverance. And he breathed forth this Gatha, Anika Jati Samsarang. Through many births I have wandered in this samsara. Anika Jati Samsarang Sandhavisam Anivisam. I wandered and wandered without finding the builders of this samsara, builder of this house. Without finding the causes, the owner of this house, the conditions for this samsaric existence. Repeated birth indeed is suffering. And he says, once he reached to this state of enlightenment, once he mastered over his mind, once he defeated the kilesas, the evil forces of Mara, Once he cultivated step after steps, first he became Arahant, the perfect one. And then in the next watch of the night, the second watch of the night, he attained to the summit state of spiritual perfection. He could easily see who is this builder. And once he reached to that summit state, he became the all-knowing one, the omniscient Buddha. And he sees, this Gahakaraka, this house builder, I have seen you. This house builder is no other than our ignorance and craving. Now I have uprooted these kilesas, this ignorance and craving, tanha and avijja from my mind, and you will no longer make this house possible. You will no longer build the house again. Punagehang nakahasi. O house builder, you are seen. You will no longer build this house. Sabbate fasuka bhagga. All your raptors and reach poles. Gahakutang means your reach pole, the khamba. All your materials, building materials are shattered and destroyed. The reach poles, your raptors, your worlds, everything now shattered. Visankharagatang chittang tanhanang kayamajjagati. Now he said, my mind is attained to that unconditioned state of nibbana. Tanhanang, and all this craving has vanished. All the cravings have been uprooted totally without a trace of craving in my mind. So that means his mind, the Bodhisattva Siddhartha, during this night of Vaisakha, he attained to this ultimate, the highest state of spiritual liberation. That is the Bodhi. So dear Dhamma friends, you can see the Buddha's attainment, and if you compare the Buddhahood, it's just like the flower of the lotus. I give an example that this flower of mankind is blossoms not in 1 year or 100 years, but in myriads of years, millions of years. The Buddha's appearance is so rare. It's a rare phenomenon to witness, and we are very fortunate that we have the Buddha's presence in our lives. And Buddha is, and he through his Buddhahood and these flowers, once it fructifies, once it blossoms, it gives its beauty of fragrance to all human beings through the message of love, through the message of compassion, through the message of wisdom. It gives a new culture, a new civilization, a new outlook to the whole universe. Buddha's appearance is a great blessing because he brings the hope that we can get rid of this suffering. Until the Buddha have arisen, people are grouping in the darkness of suffering. Nobody knew what is the path which is leading to the cessation of suffering. Once this flower of mankind appeared into this Jambudvipa, into this very land of India, Bharata, India became spiritualized. Not only India, vitalized with the message of India, the entire world and universe, they are spiritually vibrated by this compassionate message of the Buddha. whole world knows India because of contribution of the Buddha. The Buddha's sublime message, a great indeed, it is the savior of this world. So Vaisakha, the month of Vaisakha is very sacred, and so also this week of the first week, now we are already in this week, is very, very special, very, very sacred. So this week, as we are all celebrating here in Mahabodhi Society, even though we have no public functions, but we are celebrating this Vaisakh with lot of Seva programs. We are doing lot of meritorious activities. We are intensified our service programs. The monks are doing sadhana, they are practicing Dhamma very seriously inside the monastery, and we are with you mentally. We are spreading and radiating our metta with every one of you. Every day we are chanting, we are doing meditation, we are giving Dhamma from morning till night. Nothing but only Dhamma. Dhammadana is being given day in and day out. Not only that, these weeks will be distributing relief material to 600 families in many different places, not in Bangalore, but in Mysore, in remote parts of Odisha, and wherever our centers is. We are doing our bit. We are trying to putting into practice what the Buddha have taught us. The Buddha's teaching is actually in our action. The compassion is not in action. We have to translate that compassion into action. We have to reflect the metta into action. We have to do seva through our karuna. And we have to give maitri to all beings. So the monks, actually in our monastery, we have sacrificed one day of breakfast. Every Wednesday morning, we don't eat breakfast. We want to give dana to those who are suffering, those who are afflicted from this coronavirus. We try to give that amount to the needy and poor people. So like that, many good people, many upasakas and upasikas, they have come forward to contribute for this dana service programs. So during these 6 days, today is the second day, we just got inaugurated yesterday, and remaining 6 days will be dana programs every day. 100 families will be getting this dana from Mahabodhi Society. And all these packets, all these things they are compassionately, with lots of love, they are packed by our monks. So helping hands from the monastery, from the monks, at this time of lockdown, we are trying to give not only Dhamma, but our bit, whatever we can. So today's discussion is about Bodhi and the Bodhisattva celebrations. Who is a Buddha? Buddha is a supreme teacher. I explained you what happened exactly in the night of Vaisakha Purnima. And Vaisakha Purnima is the triple blessed day. The birth, enlightenment, and Mahaparinirvana. All these blessed events occurred on the same day. The Buddha's birth at Lumbini Vana, Buddha's enlightenment in the place of enlightenment under this tree of wisdom at Bodh Gaya, and the final passing away at Kushinara. All these three great events, they happened on the same day. So blessed indeed, the birth of Buddha. That is why Sukho, it is said, Sukho Buddhanang Upado, Sukho Saddhamma Desana, Sukho Sanghassa Samaggi, Sukho Papanang Akaranang Sukho. So, the appearance of Buddha is indeed happiness, a great and rare thing to witness in this for every one of us. So, when the Buddha was born at Lumbini Vana, what he say? Aggo hamasmi lokassa, jetto hamasmi lokassa, setto hamasmi lokassa, ayanganti majati nathidani punam bhavoti. He said, once the Bodhisattva was born in this Lumbini Vana, and he walked 7 steps. And which place the holy feet of Bodhisattva embraced on the ground, the lotus flower blossoms. He says, Aggo amasmi lokasa, I am the chief in this world. Jetto amasmi lokasa, I am the supreme in this world. Setto amasmi lokasa, I am the excellent one, the greatest one in spirituality. Setto amasmi lokasa, Aggo amasmi lokasa, Jetto amasmi lokasa, Setto amasmi lokasa. Ayamantima jati nathidani punam bhavati. This is my last birth. There will be no second birth for me. Ayangantima jati. There is no rebirth for me, so to say. And when the Buddha, he preached 45 years, from 35 years until 80th years, he traveled around India. His life, his mission of compassion was so very inspiring that he used to travel 8 months in a year and helping countless living beings, liberating millions of beings, freeing them from the clutches of dukkha, spreading this message of love and compassion. So 45 years, his ministry of mission of compassion, the Buddha established his sasana, and he established countless number of beings, and he freed them, liberated them, and bring them into the stream of Nibbana. He is the giver of Nibbana. He is the knower of the liberation, and he is the bringer. He can transform the lives of beings. And when at the age of 80th, when the Buddha about to pass away and about to enter into Mahaparinibbana, his advice was, be mindful, be heedful in practicing Dhamma. Appamadena sampadetha vayadhamma sankhara. All the conditioned phenomena is going to cease. All the sankhara, via Dhamma, they are natured to cease. They will pass away one day, even our own body. All the conditioned phenomena will, will perish one day. So be heedful, be mindful. Don't forget to practice the Dhamma and Dhamma which the Buddha taught us. So, dear Dhamma friends, today I will leave it at this, and I hope you have all understood and reflect upon the words of the Buddha. Who is the Buddha actually? What is his life and message? Let us contemplate about this. The more we contemplate on the lives and teachings of the Buddha, the more wonderful, the more beautiful our life will be. We will realize the true nature of Buddhahood within ourselves. We can really build this temple, spiritual temple within our hearts. We can really understand what is Bodhi and how to awaken into this dimension of enlightenment. So with this, I conclude here. I will now give blessings to all of you. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Vipatti padibhahaya sabba sampatti siddhya sabba dukkhang vinasaya sabba bhayang vinasaya sabba rogang vinasaya bhavedikha sabba lokang hitathaya paritantang vanamahe samanta cakkavalesu atra gachantu devata saddhammang munirajassa sunantu saggamokadang dhamma savana kalo ayang badanta dhamma savana kalo ayang badanta paritta savana kalo ayang badanta namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Vande tanhang karang buddhang Vande medhang karang muning Saranang karang muning Vande Dipang karang jinang name Vande kondanyo sattharang Vande mangal nayakang Vande sumanasam buddhang Vande revatanayakam Vande sobhita sambuddhang Anumadasing muning name Vande paduma sambuddhang Vande naradanayakam Padumuttarang muning Vande Vande sujata sambuddhang Padumuttarang muning Vande Vande sumedhanayakam Vande sujata sambuddhang Piyadasing muning name Attadasing muning Vande Dhammadasing jinang name Vande siddhartha sambuddhang Vande tissa mahamuning Vande pussa mahavirang Vande vipassinayakang Siking mahamuning Vande Vande vessabhunayakang Kakusandhang muning Vande Vande konagamananayakang Kassapang sugatang vande gotamanayakang Atthavi sati me buddha nibbana matadayaka Namami sirasa niccang te mang rakhantu sabbada Itina satcha vajjena sottite hotu sabbada Etena satchavajjena sabba dukkha vinassatu Etena satchavajjena sabba bhaya vinassatu Etena satchavajjena sabba roga vinassatu Etena satchavajjena hotu te jaya mangalam Etena satchavajjena patu te ratanatayam Sabbitiyo vivajjanto sabbarogo vinasatu Made bhavatu antarayo sukhiti gayuko bhava Yathavari vaha pura paripurenti kapati Ichitang patitang tumhang kipameva samejjatu Sabbe purento sankappa chandupanno raso yatha Manijoti raso yatha Mahakaruniko natho hitaya sabba paninang puretva parami sabbang patto sambodhimuttamang etena satchavajjena hotu te jayamangalang Jayanto bodhiyamole sakyanang nandivardhano Evang tabang pijayo hotu jayassu jayamangalang Aparajita pallanke sise pathavipokkare Abhiseke sabba buddhanang aggopatto pamodati Sunakhatang sumangalang suppabhatang suhuttitang Sukhano sumuhuto ca suittang brahmacharisu Padakhinang kaya kammang vacha kammang padakhinang mano kammang panidite padakhinani kattvana labbhantate padakhine Avivadana silissa niccang buddha pachayino chattaro dhamma vaddhanti ayuvanno sukhang balanti Bhavatu sabba mangalang rakkhantu sabba devata sabba buddhanubhavena sada sotti bhavantu te Bhavatu sabba mangalang rakkhantu sabba devata sabba dhammanubhavena sada sotti bhavantu te Bhavatu sabba mangalang rakkhantu sabba devata sabba sanghanubhavena Sada Soti Bhavantu Te Sadhu 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 May the blessings of the Blessed One, the Buddha, the blessings of his noble teachings and the holy order of monks be with you all. May you all be well and happy and be able to practice Dhamma during this week of enlightenment. Let us cultivate and build our paramis and punya more and more during this week. Let us contemplate on the life and message of the Supremely Enlightened Buddha. May you all be well and happy and progress on the path of Dhamma and blessings in your life. With this, I conclude, wishing everyone good health and strength and be safe. Thank you very much. Namo Buddhaya.